Hi to you all, it's Laura here from Space Within. I'm just popping on really quickly today because I want to share a couple of things with you. I'm recording this video in Kew Gardens. It's a place where I work a lot. I spend a lot of time here, socially, personally, come for walks with people I love, and also spend a lot of time here with coaching clients. So because I live really closely and have a membership here, get to come and spend time sitting in nature, walking with the trees, being in the flowers, all of that stuff. And that's one of the things that I want to mention to you guys today. It's a really simple concept. It's one that you will have heard me speak to before. If you work with me, either one-to-one or in a team or group setting, you'll know that I think this stuff is really important. And that's about, quite simply, spending time in nature. I've been with this client this afternoon, and again, I'm struck by what happens to people in the work that they do when they're in nature. Now, we haven't been doing lots of stuff in nature, like working with nature. We've quite simply been sitting on a bench having conversations about life. But we've been surrounded by all this beauty, this open space, life growing around us, life dying around us, life changing, nature doing its thing. And the thing that I'm struck by time and time again is that when we connect with nature in that way, when we allow ourselves to be in nature, when we allow nature to hold us, then a few things happen. One is that we calm down, and invariably we slow down. It doesn't mean we need to stay slow, but we slow down in the moment. And when we do that, we can see more of what's going on. So we can see more of what's happening for us. We can see more of what's going on in the worlds that we live in, more of what's needed in life. So nature definitely calms us, and it definitely helps life become more expansive and more open. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you today is how gorgeous it is to just do something that you love, something really simple, and in a way kind of frivolous and naughty. And that's what I'm doing right now, which is quite literally sitting in a cherry blossom tree. So I absolutely love cherry blossom. When I was little, my grandma, my nana, my mum's mum had a big cherry blossom tree in her garden, and it reminds me of being young. It reminds me of being small. I absolutely love the blossom. I'm not so bothered about magnolia and any other kind of blossom, but I love cherry blossom. Don't have one in my own home, but absolutely have promised that I will have one at some point in time in my life, because there's something about it that just makes me feel really connected with myself, I suppose. It makes me feel really joyful, really light, really warm, and all of that stuff. So as I finished my session with this client today, I said I was going to stay around in Kew Gardens, and I have allowed myself just a little portion of time where I've taken a wander around the trees, the cherry blossom, smelt it, taken some photographs of it, and then I found this blossom that is low enough to the ground for me to climb in it. So I don't know that you're really meant to climb the trees at Kew, but this one feels accessible because I haven't had to climb up it. I've just come and sat on it. So yeah, right now I'm sitting in this cherry blossom tree. Why do I tell you that? Because life can be so complicated that we sometimes, and very often actually, forget the simple pleasures. So the small stuff that like sings to our heart, the lovely things that just, even for a few minutes, make us feel amazing and connect us with ourselves, what we love, who we are, all of that stuff. And as I do it, I just wanted to pop on here today and remind you how important it is to seek some of that. In a life that's busy, in a life that's full, in a life that can be really complicated, please remember to find some small joys. Please remember to take a few moments in your days, over your weekend, in your working week, to quite simply just do something small, seemingly small, but pretty significant for you, something that brings you joy. And that's it. So I'll show you where I am, and then I will sign off and have a few more minutes sitting in the tree before I head home. So here I am. So this is the tree that I'm sat in. This is beautiful blossom, absolutely stunning, amazing skies. Sadly it's London, so we're under the Heathrow flight path, but such is life, we'll take it. And that's me. So yeah, two things. One is connecting with nature more broadly, how that can calm you down and make my life more spacious. And the second is to find time to do something simple that you just really love. Small joys, simple pleasures. I'll leave it with you, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.